Spawn Racing.
Welcome back to Spawn Racing. I am at Richmond Raceway doing a little Cars Tour racing today. Open setup. So going to be a long race. Out here to qualify.
Green, green, green.
I have not ran a single lap in this setup, my qualifying setup, so I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. How it's going to perform. I overdrove turn 1, but it hooked up decently.
Uno lapo.
Alright, got a clean lap in.
22.381.
Not bad speed-wise. Not great, but let's see if I can pick up a little bit here. Almost a 10th.
That's the checkered flag.
I really didn't anticipate that I would qualify the greatest, but I do think I'll race okay. My setup seems to be really solid and neutral, particularly on the long run, and I think that's beneficial. So I'm gonna park it here, let qualifying finish up, and I'll catch you back for the green. So my 22.305 did put me in 4th to start. And as we're rolling under pace here, I realized I never checked my fuel as far as what I could expect to get lap-wise out of my fuel load. So I hope I didn't screw up my calculations on that.
Green flag, green flag.
But we are rolling here. Find out in a few laps what
Got one
my
inside.
fuel numbers look like. But for now, I just want to get cleanly through the first couple set of turns, get in line.
Clear inside.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
That's worrisome. Well, I mean, yes and no.
Outside. Keep to the bottom. Keep to the bottom. Stay low.
Alright. I just want to be nice and smooth and not use up my tires. Because it is a long race, 90 laps, and there is no changing tires. So what you start with is what you're going to finish with.
22.89. P3, go get the leader. Next car is the leader.
And it's very easy to push this thing and make it loose. Really don't need to use a lot of brake here in optimal conditions. Oh, guy blinking ahead of me. But here, as I'm trying to conserve tires, I will just kind of touch it. See, I do not have enough fuel. I don't have anywhere close to enough fuel. So I'm going to need a caution and put gas in this thing. Because we are at 85 laps to go, and I've only got 70 laps fuel. So, my calculations were obviously not good.
783.
No way I'm going to save that much fuel. I really don't know how my calculations were that far off either. Like, this is a downloaded setup.
22.787.
The leader just did a
22.811.
Is what it is. Still on me to verify, and I never did that, and I realized it way too late.
22.826. Got
I
one
am just all
outside.
over this guy right now.
Stay low.
Not intentionally, I'm just really riding.
Stay low.
But
Clear outside.
move by
Next car is the
him.
leader.
And I just have to hope that
22.85.
I get a caution
You're in
early
second.
enough for me to get in there, get the fuel that I need.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spin you out,
And
but
that's
you was
what
already
I needed
spun.
right there. So I will come to pit road now.
Catch up.
You're good, man. I lost it.
Yeah, I know. I tapped you though. I didn't.
I don't know why I have the
Pit
race
road is
chat
now open.
on. I don't like listening to it. But I need to add fuel. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I'm sure people are probably wondering, why is somebody on pit road? But
Pit boxing.
Gots to.
10.
Not going to make it to the end this way.
3.
It's embarrassing,
2,
but the speed I
1.
think that I have,
Right here.
I should be alright. Just need to make sure I actually get in my pit box.
That's
That would be
it,
helpful.
go. Line up,
Fortunately,
single
these
file.
aren't
Catch
big
up.
fields,
7.
only 14 in this race, so I've got plenty of time to get my way back up towards the top 5. I just got to be smart and patient, hopefully not run anybody over or get caught up in other people's mess. But I'll take my lump. That was my own fault. Now my concern is the setup that I have. Is it going to be too tight? Because now I've got more weight in the rear. I'm really irritated with myself. That is such a rookie thing to do. And honestly, there is no excuse for it. So, learn from me, kids. Make sure you check your fuel before you start the race.
Okay, bud, green flag next time by. Line up on the inside.
Catch up.
6.
Car.
So going to restart tail and Charlie here. The initial start I took in first gear since I was, second row. This one I am going to take in second gear.
Getting ready here, getting ready.
There's just really no purpose in me rushing
Hey,
into turn
in.
1 here.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah,
The leader just did a
50.
That's-
0.1745. 0.07.
I've got
Going
too many
outside.
people ahead of me now that I
Stay on the bottom.
have no idea how they're going to race.
Clear outside.
This guy is going to be way conservative.
Inside.
Subscribe.
Still there. Keep it on top. Clear to the bottom.
So I'll get that pass made.
24.27.
Didn't know which one of these guys was actually going to have the momentum there. Looked like the 30, that Trans Am. Cool looking car, by the way. Yeah, they just got really loose on the bottom.
23.238.
the car in P.
1.
Just set the fastest
That's
lap.
stuck side by side in front of me.
22.73. Got one inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
That was what I needed. They are no
Outside.
longer side by side. That guy got the wall, so
Still
I got a
there.
little bit of a run on him. Now I can get to his inside.
Keep to the bottom.
That was a terrible corner on my part.
Keep low. Clear to the top. 23.2.
Gonna get next to this guy
Go
too.
high.
Oh, somebody's spinning. No caution, please. Thank you.
Outside. Stay low.
Alright.
Clear.
A couple good passes there. Back into the top 10, I think.
22.773.
So I am having to push just a little bit here, obviously, since I'm behind. But I just really want to see if I can get myself back into the top 5. And I really do think as long as I'm measured in my aggression, that I'll be able to do so. Yeah, I just set the fastest lap, but I don't feel like I'm putting anything out of line. I didn't overdrive anything. Didn't get tight, didn't get loose. It just felt nice and smooth.
22.676.
You just hit the fastest lap. The leader just did a
22.746.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
1
second.
I got right up on this guy. He's just gonna let me have it. I didn't even have to really do anything. I just showed my nose.
Clear to the top.
But if he's hearing those calls, you know, the guy behind you just had the fastest lap. Can't say I blame him. I'd move over too. Did slide the nose a little bit there.
22.747.
Got a run on him, but not enough.
Outside. Stay on
Got
the
it
bottom.
that time though.
Stay on the bottom. Clear outside. 22.849.
Am I gonna get another spot here?
Outside. Clear.
Yes, I am.
.894.
Alright. We're getting back close to the top 5. Didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. This guy is pushing it way hard.
Outside. Stay low. Keep to the bottom.
Didn't have quite enough
Keep
drive to
low.
finish it there, but should be able to here.
Clear to the top. 23.098.
Alright, now there's a pretty good gap
Got one
ahead
inside.
of me.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Clear. 23.145.
Sorry, dude.
The leader
I know how to
just
run that high line.
22.964. You're in fifth. .902.
See if I can make any headway on the top 4. It's probably going to need a caution to get there. But at this point, my aggression level is going to settle down, and I'm just going to try and be smooth.
22.819. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Well.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
catch up
10 car.
Alright. Oh, looks like the leader got damaged. Oh. Why is he just stopped on track back there? Come on, dude. I don't know if he got caught up in it or what, but he just stopped on the racetrack back there.
catch up
10 car.
Wonder if maybe he doesn't have anti-stall or something.
Pit
I
road
don't
is
know.
now open.
I don't know. It is impossible to guess with people. But that caution, low-key, was kind of what I needed in order to close that gap up the easy way. I'm glad I didn't have to try and muscle through a 3-second gap. Very relieved. Now I do need to somewhat be careful because my fuel usage went up with me charging like that. So I could potentially be in trouble here if I'm not careful.
Pit road is closed.
That's alright. I'll just go back to being smooth. I don't know why fuel is such an issue for me in these cars, but I've run out of gas in more than one race in these things. I'm not overly worried about it because, of course, as tire wear comes in, we're going to slow down naturally anyway.
Line up on the inside.
But yeah, I will do a little more just to make sure that I'm getting a cushion on my fuel and not running out on the white flag lap. I'm close enough to the front here. I am going to hit first gear for this restart.
Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
Didn't do me much good since I had such terrible reaction time there.
51.811. Got one outside. Keep low. Keep low. Keep low.
Overall, though, was a good restart.
Stay low.
Had this guy hung up on the outside. I have no idea. Oh, leader's just
Stay on the
parking
bottom.
it. I guess he did get damage that he didn't like. Yeah, the guy got a good launch on the high side. I had to feather it a little bit on the bottom. I clipped the apron, upset the car.
Outside. Stay low.
Got really good rotation right there, though.
Keep to the bottom. Keep to the bottom.
Run him just the slightest bit wide so I can get the cut down. Still wasn't enough.
Still there. Clear. 22.929. Back in third. Keep hustling. Leader's pitting now. 22.
Feel bad for that leader, but I'll have to go back and see what happened. It seemed like a lapper may have gotten him. But at this point, I am just riding. I feel like on raw speed, I could pull out and pass both of these guys right now. But I'm just going to be calm, smooth, patient. Still a long ways to go. Over 50 laps in this race still.
22.762.
The leader just did a
22.839.
And he just got really loose right there. Second place is going to take the chance. Dive underneath him
Next
here.
car's the leader.
Just gonna be patient, let these guys figure it out. Save my tires in the process. Fourth place is closing back up though while they're battling. Guy on the inside got way too tail happy.
Inside. Stay right there. Stay high.
Use that high line to my advantage there.
Inside. 23.119. Next car is the leader.
Alright, so when all is said and done, my pit snafu, or my fuel snafu, hasn't hurt me. Would not have been able to get away with that in a much stronger strength field race. And who knows how I stacked up against that leader that got caught up in that last caution. But I am making this guy nervous, I think.
.853.
Just a little bit different line in turn one there. See if I can force him into doing something stupid in 3. And honestly, I think if I just keep the pressure on him, he's gonna get too hard on the gas and slide up the track at some point.
The leader just did a
22.8.
I'm watching his back end dance around. And I feel like I'm being nice and smooth with it.
.847.
Caught just a little piece of the apron there. I didn't time it out right anyway. Like, I would be lying if I said I'm not trying to pass him, because I am. But I'm not being aggressive about it. I'm just making little moves here and there, seeing if I can get a run on him on exit or make him make a mistake on entry. Like, we've still got plenty of time.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish. 22.91.
I mean, do I want to get by him? Obviously. Like, who doesn't want to lead? Everybody wants to lead. But
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
It's not necessary right now.
Pit road is closed.
Like, literally right here on this restart, with my tires being cooled down and everything and me being next to him, I might be able to just take him on the high side.
Pit road is now open.
So the fact that I didn't push and put us both in a bad situation before now may end up being a really good thing. And that's why I'm somewhat tempered in my aggression. Like, have I been aggressive in this race already? Yes. I put myself in a bind, so I had to try and cover some ground. I used my aggression to move through the field safely. And once I got to where I needed to be, I backed it back down. I don't need to run full tilt all the time. It's fun, don't get me wrong. And some people, like, I get it, mentalities differ. Some people can't focus and function unless they are just riding that hard edge every single lap. I can't do that. It stresses me out, and then I start making mistakes. I have to relax. Like, I have to just find the feel and let the car float through the corner and, like, work with it. I'm not trying to beat this thing to death. Like, I want to work with it. I want it to carry me.
Pit road is closed.
It's like some of these guys think they're a jockey with a whip in their hand, and they think if they just hit it harder, they'll go faster. And sometimes it works. Yeah, you can always dive a little deeper into a corner. You can always mash the gas a little bit harder. But every time you do that, you increase the risk of it not working. You know, you can only dive into the corner so many times before those front tires have enough and slide up the track. You can only mash the gas so many times before the rear tires lose grip and you're going around. So I try and keep myself from getting into those situations. And I'm sitting right at 4K iRating. So, no, not setting the world on fire, but definitely above average in the iRacing world. So it works for me. Do what works for you. But at the end of the day, we all got to be on the same track. So if you're going to be overly aggressive while I'm being conservative, fine. Like, we can agree to disagree on methods, but we can't be running into each other in the process.
Getting ready here, getting ready.
So I'm in one piece. I've got a chance to do something here. Let's see what that something is. He launched a lot earlier than I thought he would.
Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open.
Deleted, just did a
51.609, 49.7.
So yeah, no pass on the outside on the restart, but he and I fired off really well. I mean, he cleared me. He should. He has the advantage of being the control car.
22.9.
And I do not have drag race reflexes, so. Oh, he is pushing hard to try and get some kind of distance between us.
22.602.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Oh, I thought I got him to do it. I was seeing if he'd push up into the wall. I love running that line here at Richmond. I don't know
22.7
quite when it was that I discovered it or even what car it was in. But that line through 1 and 2 is amazing for trying to set up passes. For me. Because it's going to get you a decent run coming down onto the straightaway. And more times than not, the person in front of me has panicked and overdrove the corner so much that they put themselves in the wall and made the pass just instantaneous and painless for me. So right now I actually have stopped my attempts to pass him. I'm just
Deleted, just did a
in shadow mode.
22.708.
I'm just letting him know, don't even think about making a mistake because I'm here. So I've stopped trying to pass him, but what I have started to do is work the mental magic to see if he'll just let me by. And in the meantime, saving my stuff for when it matters. Because he can lead all these laps. They don't mean nothing.
22.71.
Is it easier to lead the last one if you're out front before then? Absolutely. But it's not a requirement. That stripe right there on the last lap is the only place that matters. My nose does not have to be in front of his until then. feel like he's wearing out mentally. He's starting to slide up. He's making little mistakes.
7-3. Outside. Keep low. Stay low.
I got myself a little squirrely there. He's going to have momentum,
Keep to the
but
bottom.
not enough.
Stay low.
And this is not going to be an easy pass. And I'm cool with that. We got plenty of distance between us and third place.
Keep low.
Almost had him there.
Stay low. Clear outside. 22. Holy 7, 2, 8. You are the leader.
He's going to go back on the inside. No, he's not.
22. Holy 8, 5, 5.
Alright, now I'm just going to be smooth and try and make it to the end.
22. Holy 7, 5.
Fuel-wise, I do believe I am fully good now. I think I got like a 4-lap buffer. So I'm just gonna ride. I'm not concerned about trying to gap him or anything. Like, I've got enough of a gap on him right now where he can't dive bomb me, and that's the only concern I have. I don't need more than a gap. More of a gap than that. I am glad
22. Holy 7,
the
7, 3.
added fuel really did not seem to affect my handling in any way, shape, or form. This thing's just been so solid on exit.
.823.
Gotten a little squirrely on entry a couple of times, but that's... I'm fairly certain 100% driver error with me either cutting it too sharp or getting on the brake too hard.
Holy 818.
Yeah, at this point, I just want to see clean and green. I don't even want to see any lap traffic in my windshield. I just want clean racetrack all the way to the end. Get these last 21 laps done. Ooh, without putting myself in the wall. That would be fantastic.
22.7.
Just gave it a little kiss right there coming off of 4. Didn't even register as a 0x.
Holy 787.
Just listening to the tires carefully. Like, when I zone out and go quiet like that, that's what I'm doing, is I'm just listening to the sound of my tires.
22.
Because they're telling you everything you need to know about what you're doing. That spotter is a great voice, but he's more of a distraction because the real information is on the pavement.
22.886.
And when they're only whispering at you while you're sitting in the lead, it's a beautiful feeling. So the guy in second is closing back up just the slightest little bit. But that's also,
22,
again,
9, 2,
me
8.
just riding. I've got plenty more in the tank. I could push a lot harder. Like, I could probably get another 10th a lap out of it if I wanted to. But I am confident enough that even if he gets to me, as long as I push him up the inside, I don't think he'll pass me. I am that good on the high side at this track. And the way that my setup launches off the corner, you move me up the track, it's just going to increase my launch speed.
22.801.
Do see a lapper up ahead of me here. Not worried about it, but was not what I wanted to see.
22.796.
I overdrove the entry one there. My tires told me so. So inching back away from second place now. I think he found a little second wind and was just pushing it. Ooh, that was a beautiful feeling corner. I don't know how often you experience that if you're a racer as well, but sometimes you just hit a corner where it's like, ooh, that was so nice.
22.803.
And I love hooking that exit here at Richmond. I ran that a little closer than I needed to, but I didn't want to lift.
22.98.
But yeah, right here at a turn 2, there's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a dip in the exit. And when you ride that dip up out of the corner, it just feels amazing.
.878.
So, second place is definitely kicking it up. We are coming to 10 to go. I need to not make mistakes.
22.805.
Just need to be smooth. And I believe I can get it. Yeah, I'm moving up my line just the slightest little bit in both corners because I've been flirting with that apron too much.
Right front tire's worn out.
And that's where I am prone to making the most mistakes. And I'm honestly surprised to have received that call just now. Like, it doesn't matter. It's going to make it to the end.
22.81.
But it certainly doesn't feel like my front tires are worn. Not terribly, anyway. Like, I'm still not using a lot of wheel.
22.797.
And I'm still running really good lap times, so... it is what it is. Just a handful of laps to go here.
That car is a lap down. 22.796.
We're in a podium position.
We're gonna need some rubber shortly. Take it easy.
Got myself the slightest bit loose on entry. That was funny.
That car is not a lead lap car. 22.888.
Alright.
Got one outside. Clear. .876.
Very eager to see that white flag.
.839.
Second place is still there, but I just haven't seen him get any type of meaningful run to close up the rest of that gap. So as long as I'm smooth through 1 and 2, I think I'm golden.
.85.
Yeah, he ran hard in there, but he couldn't get it hooked up off the corner. I will take it. That is my first ever Cars Tour Series win.
You won.
And it was the one car that I beat. Alright. Now, go back and see what kind of incidents there were.
8 up, man. Leaders, what gear are you running? Anybody, can you give me that?
43, 45. Wow,
Yeah.
yeah. Tire's done, man.
Oh,
That was terrible. Alright, go back to lap 1. Let's get that. That was not the button I wanted. So I'm curious what caused the first caution. If I've got the outside wall, doesn't look like that was it. Oh, it was that 30 car. The Trans Am that I liked. He just lost in the middle of the corner. Probably got too hard on the gas with the wheel cut too hard if I had to make a guess on anything. Pounds the wall coming off of turn 2. Oh, a car got loose and then got some help. '11 car didn't go all the way around. Was able to save it. 13 was not so lucky. Oh, that was a 3/4 spin. Oh, no, he completed it and gets wiped out. That was the leader. That was the one, yeah. Okay. I feel bad for him. Little rubbing his racing, and then the 12 gassed it up too hard. Just waiting to see what happened here. Nothing. Little wall taps. 30's gonna do it again. Oh, that was more than a tap. Alright. Well, doesn't seem like anything else happened throughout the race, so we'll leave it at that. I definitely was not expecting a win when I came into this race, even though carrying number 2, I really thought it would be a fight to stay in the top 5. Embarrassed about the fueling mistake, but in the long run, I guess it really doesn't matter. I was able to make my way back up through. And other than, I think, 1 or 2 spots because of incidents, I passed everybody on the track. So I feel like that was a hard-fought, hard-earned win. I had a blast. I loved doing it. And I hope that you enjoyed watching and appreciate what you saw. If you did, please come back, watch again next time. Like, subscribe, or not. Like, completely up to you. But I would absolutely love to see you next time. Thanks for watching.